And he raised $27,000 to fight cancer. And throughout the night, there were about 300 of his friends would come out and spend the time with him and pay to walk with him. So after that year, having been so successful, the first real Relay for Your Life was the next year, in which he had a small team and they did the event together.
And now it's grown to a...
It's huge now. It's a worldwide event. We actually have relays in Japan and Germany. And there's over 4 million participants in 5,000 communities worldwide.
And so we're getting ready for our kickoff event, but if someone's never been to Relay for Life, what is it like, that track setup? What are some of the themes and activities there?
Well, the funny thing is when I go around talking about Relay, so many people, their first reaction to me is, I don't run. And actually, I tell them, well, that's great because you don't have to. Really, the Relay is about the community coming together. The walking, we do like to have someone from each team walking at some time during the night, but we don't sit there and enforce it. It's really just about the community coming together and us honoring our survivors and remembering those that we've lost. So, for example, to start out, we have our opening ceremonies, which we have the opening lap with our survivors who walk it. And it's really just an amazing thing to see all those people walking together. And so we start out with that to honor them. And later on, we have a luminaria ceremony, which the luminarias are these small white bags that you can purchase for $10, and you can dedicate it in honor of someone who's fighting cancer or in memory of someone that you've lost. And we put these bags out at dusk and put glow sticks and light them up. And it's just really, it's a very sad ceremony, but it's also nice to be able to be there with other people and to comfort each other. And there are people that we put bags out who are survivors, and so it's great to see them there with us, celebrating and remembering the moments we've had with people. Then we go on to a fight back ceremony. So, we know all these people who have been touched by cancer, but what are we going to do to make sure it doesn't touch and harm anyone else? So Fight Back is really just about making commitments to changing the way that cancer is hurting so many. So we say we're going to have people get someone to stop smoking. We're going to get our mammograms, so that's really what the Fight Back is all about.
Well, I know in our Relay we've raised $4 million since we've been doing it. So, and I know most of that money goes to finding a cure. And what are some of the services that the American Cancer Society offers or programs for people with cancer?
Absolutely. We aren't just about research, although we have actually funded 44 Nobel Prize winners, and we are the biggest organization behind the federal government in funding cancer research. But we also have programs that impact you right here in your community. Like we have Road to Recovery, where volunteers will drive patients to their treatments. And it's so important to have that, because when you're going for chemotherapy 5 days a week, there's only so much time that people have jobs still and they can't keep taking days off of work. So to have someone who can be there to drive you, wait for you, and then take you back home is great. We also have programs like Look Good, Feel Better, where women who are going through chemotherapy and they're losing their hair and their eyebrows and their skin is changing and their nails are changing, we have cosmetologists who will give them free makeup and help them to look good and feel better. So you see the women learning to put on their eyebrows, and it's wonderful to see when they come in and the difference when they leave, that their emotional state is so different. At our office we also have a free wig bank where we have people who come in and donate their time to cut and style new wigs. There's so many programs, and so many wonderful volunteers who really make it all happen.
And there's also a 24-hour hotline number, so there's someone, always someone there to answer the phone in case you need to.
Absolutely, and if you've just found out your mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, you can call and say, here's what type she has, and here's what the doctors told us. What can we do? And they'll tell you about different treatment options, and just any questions you have, really, they're there. And it's also, you can call if you want to quit smoking. They will help you through that too, and your success rate is higher, really, with it.
So if someone wants more information, is there a number or a website they can go to?
That phone number is actually 1-800-ACS-2345.
Okay.
And the website for our relay event is relayforlifeglmv.com.
All right, great. Well, thanks, Gisette.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you, Monica and Gisette, for being here today and for sharing your stories and for all that you do for Relay for Life. It makes a difference in the lives of so many people who've been affected by cancer. So GLMV's Relay for Life Kick-Off event will be held Monday, March 8th at the Doubletree Hotel in Mundelein, beginning at 6:30. Anyone can participate in Relay for Life. Your family, friends, coworkers, and neighbors. You don't have to live in our GLMV community to attend. No matter who you are, there's a place for you at Relay. Your contributions and involvement at Relay help save lives by helping people stay well, get well, finding a cure, and fighting back. By supporting Relay for Life, you help the American Cancer Society's mission become possible. It moves us to that ultimate goal, creating a world where there's less cancer and more birthdays. We hope to see you at our kickoff event. Thank you.